On June 12, 2025, Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, departed from Patel International bound for London Gatwick at approximately 1:38 p.m. Just minutes after takeoff, the aircraft crashed into a residential area, colliding with the medical college hostel. I'm sure some of my aviation nuts are aware that if a plane is going to crash, it's not so uncommon for it to happen shortly after takeoff, right? Here are a few notable ones, such as Air Florida Flight 90, where a Boeing 737 crashed into the Potomac River due to ice accumulations on its wings, mixed with not following proper protocol for de-icing. Nigerian Flight 1145 with 159 fatalities due to engine failure and poor emergency handling shortly after takeoff. Or even Lion Air Flight 610, where a Boeing 737 would suffer a MCAS system malfunction linked to faulty angle of attack sensors, likely causing the aircraft to stall midair and plummet downwards, accumulating a total of 189 fatalities. There's tons of information over this stuff, folks. Now, back to Air India Flight 171. A Boeing 787 departed from Sadar International Airport at around 1:38 p.m. bound for London Gatwick. Moments after takeoff at approximately 625 feet, the aircraft issued a mayday before crashing into a residential area, striking parts of the BJ Medical College hostel. Sadly, there were 242 on board, including 169 Indians, 53 British nationals, 7 Portuguese, and 1 Canadian. At the time of this video, at least 204 bodies have been pulled from either the aircraft or the ground impact site, including medical students. With one reported survivor being a British man who was pulled from seat 11A and rushed to the hospital. The Dreamliner lost altitude rapidly and descended into a blaze seconds later. Eyewitnesses described a massive sound, a fireball, and locals fleeing in panic. First responders, including CISF, fire brigades, ambulances, the Army, and NDRF, reached the site immediately amid heavy smoke and intense flames. If we can all please take a moment for lives lost during this tragedy. One major significance in this case, this is the first ever fatal crash of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner since its introduction in 2011. Authorities including India's DGCA, AAIB, Boeing, UK and US technical teams have launched a full investigation into factors like aircraft systems, crew actions, and possible mechanical failures. Prime Minister Modi expresses profound grief, calling it heartbreaking beyond words. UK Prime Minister Starmer and King Charles also issued statements of global condolences. The airport was closed eventually, and Air India would set up relief flights in the support center to aid the victims' families. Captain Submeet, a line training captain at Air India, had accumulated approximately 8,200 flight hours, including extensive experiences on the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Described by his colleagues and officials as calm and safety focused, he was well regarded for his handling of high pressure situations. First Officer Clive Kudar accumulated around 1,100 flight hours supporting the captain in cockpit duties during this long haul flight. Properly trained in emergencies and an international flight protocol, he operated under the guidance of his senior captain. They will surely be missed. As stated before, shortly after takeoff from runway 23 at around 1:39 p.m., the crew issued a mayday call at around 625 feet altitude, a standard distress signal used when facing life-threatening emergencies. After the emergency call, radio contact was lost and the aircraft crashed into a building within about 5 minutes of takeoff, killing over 200 people on board and several on the ground. Both pilots were experienced professionals trained for emergencies and long international flights. The DGCA along with international agencies, have launched a comprehensive investigation, including evaluation of flight data, cockpit voice recordings, aircraft system, pilot decision making, and environmental concerns.
अगली सवारी कितनी चाहिए पूरा ही गया हुआ कोई अगली सवारी कितनी चाहिए पूरा ही गया हुआ कोई